This is the exam review for semester 4. The subject is science for grade 4. Skeletal system. The skeletal system provides many important functions. So it provides the form and shape of your body, it protects vital organs, and produces blood cells and stores minerals. Then we saw how the muscles and bones and how the bones and bones are attached. So we said that your muscles and bones interact together to move your body. Muscles are connected to bones by tendons, so the muscles and bones are connected by tendons. Bones are connected to each other, so bones and bones are connected to each other by ligaments, and bones meet at joints. So we looked at types of body bones. We said that the body bones fall into 3 categories: long bones, short bones, and flat bones. Long bones, these are long and work as levers. For example, bones of the leg, the humerus, the forearm. Okay, so these are all long bones. Then we looked at short bones. These are short, cube-shaped, and found in wrists and ankles. And flat bones, these have broad surfaces for protection of organs and attachment of muscles. For example, the rib cage, the cranium, so the skull, the clavicle, these are all have short bones. We then looked at the muscular system. This is made up of muscles that work together to form many functions in your body, and it consists of 3 different types of muscles. For example, skeletal, cardiac, and smooth. So this is a quick summary. We said that the smooth muscles are found in the internal organs. Okay, they are found in the internal organs, and these are involuntary. That means they move by themselves. Okay, we've got the cardiac muscle, which is found in the heart. Okay, and it is also involuntary. And then we've got the skeletal muscles, which is found in anything that's attached to the bone. Okay, so here they're given as example like the leg bone. Okay, and this is voluntary, you move it. So now we'll go into more detail. We said that the skeletal muscle, this makes up about 40% of an adult's body weight. They provide the pulling power for you to move around. This is a voluntary action because it's controlled by your own will. So we control our skeletal muscle. Cardiac muscle, it makes up the walls of the heart. This is an involuntary muscle because they work without you telling them what to do. And then we've got, so the cardiac muscle is found in the heart, and it's really important. Smooth muscle, they are found in the walls of our internal organs. These are involuntary muscle. Involuntary, just as a reminder, it means they work without you telling them what to do. Taking care of our muscles and bones, the better we stand, sit, and walk and move around, the more youthful and healthful we look and feel. Okay, and our back has to always be straight when sitting and not curved. Tips for healthy bones and teeth: eat food that are rich in calcium, consume food rich in vitamin D, get your protein from meat, and do exercise. These are really important for us to have healthy bones and teeth. We then looked at matter. Matter is everything that you touch and feel, and that takes up space. The bigger the object is, the more mass it has, and therefore the more matter it has. We then looked how we measure volume. We said that we measure volume by 2 things. We can use a graduated cylinder or with a beaker. And then we saw how we can measure mass. We said we can use a pan balance or a digital balance. We then have mixtures and solutions. A homogeneous mixture is one component that cannot be easily identified. It shows only one place. For example, we have Pepsi. It's got carbon dioxide in it, it's got sugar in it, it's got loads of stuff in it. However, we only see the stark liquid. Because we can only see the stark liquid, this is called one place, and therefore it is homogeneous, a homogeneous mixture. A heterogeneous mixture is one in which components can be easily identified since there are 2 or more phases of it. For example, here we've got sand and water. When we mix sand and water, okay, they don't mix. We can still see the sand and we can still see the water. Here, in the case of sand and solution is made up of two parts, a solute and a solvent. The solute is the part that is dissolved, the solvent is the part in which the solute is dissolved. For example, we have salt and water. Okay? The salt, okay, is the solute because it's the part that is dissolved. Okay, so the solute will be the water. The salt. The solute will be salt because it's the one that is dissolved. While the solvent will be the water because it is the part in which the solute is dissolved. We dissolve the salt in water. For example, if we have sugar in water, the solute will be salt and the solvent will be water. If we have iodine and alcohol, the iodine comes in a solid form and we dissolve it into the water. So the solute will be iodine and the solvent will be water. If we have two liquids, for example, if we have oil and or ink and water, we have ink and water. The ones that we put lesser is the solvent, and the one that we put more quantity of will be the solvent. For example, so we have here 3 drops of ink and 20 ml of water. 20 ml is much more than 3 drops, so that will be the solvent. Because the ink is in lesser amounts, this will be the solvent. We will now do the questions for the exam review. Question 1 says, indicate the true statements and correct the false one, or ones. Smooth muscles are attached to bone. This is false. It's the skeletal muscles, which are, or skeletal muscles are attached to bone. Your muscle makes about 10% of your body weight. This is false. Your muscle makes about 40% of your body weight. We have 3 types of muscles in our body. This is true. Drinking milk is good for your bones. This is true. Cardiac muscle is a voluntary muscle. This is false. It is an involuntary muscle because we can't control it. Cardiac muscle is an involuntary muscle. Question 2 says, fill in the blanks with the correct words. So the muscle of the body fall into 3 types: smooth, skeletal, and cardiac. So these are the 3 muscles in our body. The muscle that attaches to the bone is called the skeletal muscle. The cardiac is found in the heart. The smooth is found in the organs. When a muscle contracts, it becomes thicker and shorter. The muscle that is involuntary is called cardiac muscle. So either cardiac muscle is right and the smooth muscle. So I'm going to write here cardiac or smooth because both answers are correct. Question 3 says, read the following text and answer the questions below. The muscular system is an organ system consisting of skeletal, smooth and cardiac muscle. It permits the movement of the body, maintains posture and circulates blood throughout the body. Pick out from the text the types of muscles found in the body. The types of muscle found in the human body is or are skeletal, smooth and cardiac muscle. The function of the muscular system: it permits movement of the body, maintains posture and circulates blood throughout the body. So it permits movement of the body, maintains posture and circulates blood throughout the body. According to your information, give the definition of the function of each of the following. The skeletal muscle, so it provides, this is the one that's attached to the bone, okay? So it provides the pulling power for you to move around. This smooth muscle, it makes our internal organs, so they are found in the walls of our internal organs. And cardiac muscle, it makes the wall of the heart. Remember, the cardiac is another word for heart, so it makes up the wall of the heart. It contracts and relaxes. And relaxes. To help your heart pump blood blood vessels. Question 4 says, using the objects below, fill in the table based on the kind of matter they are made of. So the table, as you can see here, it's wood. The mouse is plastic. The beaker is made out of glass. The nail is made out of metal. The key is also made out of metal. Wooden ruler is made out of wood. Bag is made out of plastic. And the window is made out of glass. Define matter. Matter is everything that you touch and feel. It's also something that takes space. So for example, a chair is matter, a table is matter, even you are matter. But for example, air is not matter because we can't touch it and we can't feel it. And it doesn't take up space. Question 5 says, a grade 4 student was teaching a grade 3 how to measure liquids. The grade 4 student said, to measure liquids, pour the liquid into a liquid measuring cup set on a level surface. To confirm the measurement, bend down so your eyes are level with the markings on the side of the cup. Using the text, how does the surface have to be to measure the liquid correctly? Here it says, pour the liquid into a liquid measuring cup set on a level surface. So the surface has to be a level surface. Has to be level. Okay, that means it has to be straight. Where should the eyes be placed? They should be level with the markings on the side of the cup. Eyes should be level with the markings on the side of the Using your own knowledge, name 2 instruments used to measure the volume. So that is a graduated cylinder and beaker. The student was measuring water to put some sugar in it. Is this a homogeneous or heterogeneous mixture? Remember, when we put sugar, it completely dissolves into the water. Therefore, only one phase is observed. So this is homogeneous. Only one phase is observed when we put sugar into water. Indicate the solvent and the solute. Remember, the solute is the part that is dissolved. So the one that's being dissolved is the sugar. So that is the solute. And the solvent is the part in which the solute is dissolved. So because the sugar is dissolved in the water, the solvent is water. So question 6 says, look at the figures below. This is called a pan balance, okay? So we can see the figure next to you is called a pan balance. We can measure mass using two instruments, pan balance or a digital balance, but here in the picture it shows us a pan balance. Now as you can see here, the 70 grams is at the bottom, but the star is at the top. That means the 70 grams is heavier than the star. So question A says the mass of the star is less than or greater than 70 grams. It's going to be less than 70 grams. Here the star is at the bottom for B, while the 30 grams is at the top. So that means that the star is greater than 30 grams.